Jua, the blazing sun had sunk to rest. In the village of Kituru, in the eastern part of Africa, it was storytelling time. From every hut, the children had come to sit around the fire circle and listen to the best storyteller in the village, Mama Semamingi. The children knew that Mama Semamingi was old. She must have been on Earth when the stones were soft to know so many stories about those long ago times.
What are you making, Nanda, my child?
I do not know.
You should learn to make something useful. Everybody should learn how to make something. There is a story about that. Very well, very well. Once, long ago, there was a chief who had a son of whom he was very proud. His son's name was Kamalo. One day, the chief called his son to him.
Son of my life, I am very proud of you. You are strong, brave, a fine hunter, but you do not have a trade. Every man, be he chief or common man, must have a trade.
Yes, I know, Father. But there is plenty of time to work when I'm older.
Someday, you will be sorry you did not take my advice.
One day, when Kamalo was out hunting, he met a beautiful maiden gathering wood.
Jumbo, good morning. It is a fine day to be out.
Jumbo to you. Yes, it is a nice day for working.
It's a far nicer day for playing. What is your name?
They call me Chinawana. I am the daughter of Gula, the poor farmer in the valley.
And my name is Kamalo. Perhaps we shall meet again.
Perhaps. Kamalo turned and ran toward home. He kept thinking of the lovely Chinawana.
Father, I have found the most beautiful maiden. I want your permission to marry her.
So suddenly, my son. Who is this girl?
She is beautiful, Father. Her name is Chinawana. She is the daughter of the farmer called Gula.
She would probably make a fine wife, my son. Her father is a good man. But how would you keep a wife?
I am the son of a chief. Surely I could do something to support a wife.
So, Kamalo persuaded his father to send his uncle to ask for the hand of Chinawana.
He seems a fine young man, but what does he do?
He is the son of the chief.
I know who he is, but what is his trade? The man I marry must know a useful trade. Chiefs can lose their power, and the sons of chiefs made to work for a living. Tell Kamalo that I will marry him when he has learned a trade.
Father, if Chinawana also thinks that learning a trade is important, then I must learn one to please you both.
So, Kamalo went to the home of Utulo, the rug maker. Slowly, he learned to weave rugs from strings made of hemp. When he had learned well, he made a beautiful rug, and his uncle took the rug to Chinawana. She was pleased. There was a great wedding feast with much dancing and rejoicing. The chief was very proud. Chinawana and Kamalo were very happy. She did her household chores, and he made fine rugs from hemp. One day, when Kamalo and some other young men of the village were hunting, they met a large army of men from an enemy tribe. Kamalo and all the men were captured and taken to a cave in the hills. While the chief hunted through the hills every day for some trace of Kamalo and the other men inside the cave, Kamalo had been thinking.
May I have some bits of colored string?
Why do you ask for string?
I will make a rug from this string. If you send the rug to my father in the village, he will know it comes from me, and he will give you cattle for ransom.
When the small rug was finished, the chief sent it to Kamalo's father.
It is indeed the work of Kamalo. He is alive.
The chief sent cattle for ransom and a party of warriors to bring the captives home. When they returned, there was a great feast in the village honoring Kamalo, whose useful trade had saved all the young men.
The thanks is not mine, but belongs to my wife, Chinawana, who would not marry me until I learned a trade, and to my father, the chief, who agreed with her.
So it is well, Nanda, that you learned to make baskets. Knowledge of a craft can never be taken away.
The children sat and thought about the story as Mama Sema Mengi rose from her stool and hobbled out of the fading circle of light toward her own hut.